last time.
How many people here know about the man with the orange hair? I'm going to tell you about the man with the orange hair, but first, I'm going to point out Carl Jorgensen, who is sneaking in the back there. That is Anthrocon's official media liaison. If he is standing with the... If the man behind the curtain is standing with... If he's there, it's okay. If I'm there, it's okay. Last year, you see, the dangerous thing is within these doors, I can control the situation. Out on the street, I can't. That's where you have to be very careful. Because I cannot stop a person from standing in a public venue and talking to another person. This is America. As much as I would like to control these people, and it would be fun, and I think I could do a good job at it. Vote for me. But as of yet, I have not been given that power. Not last year, 2 years ago, I was told, okay, we were expecting KDKA to come along. They're one of Pittsburgh's oldest news stations. And we're waiting for them inside. Oh, they're going to be coming along at 10 o'clock. And I got news on the radio that KDKA has set their cameras up outside and they're talking to people out there. It's like, oh shit. Okay, all right. So I went running down there, and there was a man with orange hair who was happily talking to the camera, and he was being very animated. Oh, hi, Mom, I'm on TV, yeah. And I came around behind the camera just in time to hear him say, yeah, a lot of people think we're like a bunch of deviants, and that's not true. Only about 10% of us are sexual deviants. Yeah, what's it come out? You know, local furry admits 10% are deviants. And I was behind the camera going... And he, on camera, said, oh, the chairman's giving me the evil eye, I better shut up now. KDKA has been very, very good to us. Because last year, a gentleman, does anybody remember his name? The big, large African-American gentleman, very handsome, was here last year. I cannot recall his name. He did a very good report. He asked me for an interview in the lobby, and he wanted to have a line of fursuiters behind me. That's kind of cool. You know, the fursuiters in the background, me in front, talking, Anthrocon, cartoons, guests of honor, charity, blah, 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 blah. Well, I stepped aside as the camera kind of panned back, and the fursuiters, hey, we're all fursuiters. And as the camera was on them, some guy in a husky suit came walking up behind one of the fursuiters and started and I'm trying to think, am I in camera? Am I in camera? Reaching behind them. Picked him up, dragged him from behind, told security, get him out of here. Get him out of my con, I don't want to see him again. Well, the interview went on, the interviewer did not flinch. And I got back on camera, perspiring a little more heavily, a little more red in the face, but smiling because he's happy, right? He's smiling, he must be happy! That night, when the 11 o'clock news came on, I was sitting in my room with a pistol to my head, just waiting. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. And here's me, and the camera, I step aside, and I present, and here's all the fursuiters, and here comes the husky up here. And suddenly, as we're talking, the video cut to a pan shot of the dealer's room, and then cut back just in time to see the husky going, whew! I love KDK. And that is the true magic that comes of having a good relationship with the media. We don't try to keep them out, we don't try to keep them hands off. we kind of let them know, look, you treat us well, we will continue to bring tons of money to your city. Right? They know the story, they're not out to crucify us. Comedy Central and MTV, they are out to crucify us. So you must be cognizant of who you're talking to. If the camera has a number on it, Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 9, Channel 11, you're probably okay talking to the person. Just be careful what you say. If they ask you a difficult question, you can always play dumb. I don't know. I never saw anything like that. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, sir.
Well, as part of a way of steering that, usually they want to talk to you, not to the con.
Yes.
So I'll say, that's not my thing. I'm into this. And now I can, I like puppeteering.
Yes.
And as puppeteers, we do this. I'm a fursuiter. I know this. So you volunteer yourself as an expert in a something, and you steer it.
Yes.
So
I don't know anything about that. I like puppets. See?
And see, the thing is, they may not have known to ask you for puppets, but if they're going to cooperate, you've given them something to work with.
Exactly. And going back to the beginning of the conversation, you can use those positive image-forming words. Puppets. Everybody likes puppets. Puppeteers. You can even evoke the name of Jim Henson if you want to. That's a positive image. Yes, sir.
The thing is, they want your enthusiasm, so you can say, I came here because I like this.
Yes.
And they'll hook into your enthusiasm. And that's, I don't know if you said show enthusiasm. That's why I wanted to.
Yeah, show enthusiasm, because if you don't, they won't put you on camera. Yeah, I'm having the time of my life. I was up late celebrating and partying and
I'm so drunk.
Yeah. You won't wind up on camera.
I don't know what I do.
You don't want to wind up on camera.
Any questions to this point? It must be boring. People are failing. Any questions to this point? Yes, sir.
So you got interviewed yesterday. Any words on that?
I'm sorry?
You were interviewed yesterday morning. Any
I
words
was.
on that?
By who? By everybody yesterday.
I think it was Channel 2.
Channel 2. WTAE, yes. They got me yesterday, boy. KBK, TAE got me yesterday. There was a radio shock jock kept calling and wanted to interview the guy in charge of Anthrocon. Normally, I don't want to talk to these people, but again, you run that fine line between no comment and trying to go toe-to-toe with them. So I decided to chance it. I wanted to play. I wanted to see how good this guy was. So I did a live call-in to his radio show last night, and he thinks he's Howard Stern. Trust me, he ain't. Well, he was going on, so this is a big sex party, isn't it? Oh, of course not, Yeah, but it is all about sex. I said, look, you get 3,000 people together, somebody is going to make some new friendships here and there, But the point of the convention is not, the point of the convention is this, and this is what it is about, blah, 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 blah. And he said, no, come, okay, admit it, you're all in there humping like bunnies, aren't you? I said, all right, you caught me, I confess, furries are the only human beings who have sex. It was actually quiet for about 4 seconds.
Is this on the internet or somewhere that we can hear this?
I don't know. It was, oh boy, Channel 11, probably YouTube.
TV stations will probably get it.
It was a live broadcast last night. At Channel 11, it's like Pittsburgh in the evening or nighttime. I don't know, something like that. I think I did okay. I couldn't have done any worse than the Orange Hair Band, I know that.
Uncle Kage, was it radio? Because I heard something, WEDE was open for something.
They were a couple years ago, too.
Yeah, they poked at us, but they never actually showed up to talk to us.
Actually, last year they did bring a camera crew in here.
Oh, they did?
Yes, they did.
I didn't hear about that one because nobody told me. See, we got to know these.
I was stupid enough not to check for the badges.
Ah, you learned a lesson, didn't you? Mm-hmm. if I ain't standing there, if Carl's not standing there, if one of our staff members is not standing there, we should be.